saying? See, we think these dudes balling out of
I
control.
never heard
really
that, but
not.
that's funny.
And hey, I'll send you the clip. These are John Solly's words.
Mm-hmm.
These ain't HRap words. These not HRap words. So I'm telling you, bro, this is insane. And people think these dudes get paid all year.
It's a lot of people that's really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that's really like that. I mean, I know some athletes or, some cats that used to be in the league, they retired or whatever, and it's just funny, like, if you ain't manage your money or if you didn't buy you a house and do those things where you kind of set up in a way and invest in the right things or have you some other stuff outside of, the sport itself, whatever it is that you're doing, yeah, bro, you ain't living too well. That's why you got a lot of cats, like, think about them dudes that used to be in the league back in the day that were just like straight gambling or had drug problems. Like, what's my man used to play for Boston, Walker or whatever. Them cats was just like, yeah. You had cats like that was, ain't no telling, what they doing and where they at. These cats working at Trader Joe's and shit,
Yeah,
and people know you was making.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
People know you was making long dough, and sometimes, just, off your name, some people, if you had a decent name, you might be still to make some money off some appearances and all that. But, if you was one of them bench riders and, somebody was like, oh, he was in the league, you'd be like, for real, who he play for? Like, I ain't know who that dude.
Let me tell you something, Matt DeLeon. My homegirl Sabrina went to high school with me. She moved down to Houston, and she worked at a hospital. Guess who worked there? Guess who? And you're a dude who will know who I'm talking about. You might be the only dude in my chat. You or RC might be the only dudes in my chat room to know who I'm about to say. Guess who used to work at the hospital with her? Webster Slaughter. Number 84.
Webster Slaughter, get out of here.
Yes.
Get out of here. And that was one of them dudes.
That's what I'm
like
trying
back
to tell
in the day.
Right. He works at the hospital in Houston, bro.
And you know what? Because, that little package, he been out the league for, 20 years?
Yeah,
he was playing when I was a kid. Like,
right. And
I was being generous because I was really being generous because I said I was a kid. So it was really a lot longer than that.
Yeah, bro.
But, wow, that's crazy.
And see, it ain't even bad decisions. They was making hundreds of thousands of dollars then. And then the thing is, we see Calvin Johnson making $15 million a year. We see Randy Moss making $17 million a year. We ain't thinking about that dude that's on the bench that's making $80,000 or $300,000. It's dudes in the league.
But you know what? It ain't even so much about but it ain't even so much about how much they was making. It was about what they did with it. Because it was some cats that was making top dollars that got scraps. And, some of them dudes just, it's just like, and that's what I was saying. It's like, your plan out, like let's just say, for one instance, like, LeBron ain't playing ball no more. We already know he's solidified. You see what I'm saying? Because he got his benches, he got his stuff out there, right? Somebody that I'm actually in a Facebook group, right? Actually, his Facebook group, a Hall of Famer, on Facebook, and it was crazy. Just from some mutual friends that I know and this and that, he added me to his group, Tyrone Poole, right? But he does like a lot of motivational speaking. He goes to all these places. He got his own, foundations and stuff like that. So when you out there actually doing stuff and then you got, things going on like outside of just, hey, I'm a celebrity or you think you is and you more concerned about these chicks in the club that don't give a damn about you and you just trying to ball and you popping bottles, if you one of them dudes like, hey, this is what I need to, set up and, if you got you a good mentor, that's in the league that say, hey, this is what you, like I seen Deion Sanders on something, right? And it was funny that I was thinking this when I seen him because he was posting like, yo, I'm out fishing. This is what I do, right? But I remember when he had that show with him and his wife and the kids and stuff some years ago, his little reality show, and he had his land, and he was like, look, my tax guy or my lawyer, whoever it was, said, look, man, you need to figure out something where, like this tax write-off shit. So he bought him a bunch of cows.
Right.
Right? Bought him some livestock and got him out there on his land.
Yep.
Right? Because you need to know about how you get that tax break. That's why every time I see somebody, right? Every time I see somebody that they got bread and they donate. Hey, they donated $1 million. They donated $500,000. Man, that's a tax write-off.
But
right?
look at it this way, man.
Don't get it twisted. Yeah, they did a good deed.
Look at it this way, though, Mandela. How many of us, and it ain't just you messing off your money. Think of it like this. How many of us got good jobs after the military, good jobs after college, and one thing led to another. We had to move back into our mama house for a minute, and then we bounced back.
Wow.
That's what these dudes are doing. They just doing it with way more money than we have. Because if you give
they lived a better lifestyle at the time.
Exactly. If you give a dude from the projects or dude from the hood a whole lot of money, he thinking this is going to last forever, or at least long enough for me to mess this up and then bounce back. Will Smith, as intelligent as Will Smith is, he went broke. Nas went broke. I'm quite sure Jay-Z at some point went broke. But since I'm Will Smith and I could do 1 million shows, I could bounce back faster than Mandela and HRap. That's all that is. But see, it ain't no shows for the NFL, NBA, MLB player. It ain't no shows for them. Once you done, that's your ass. So, well,
you know what a lot of them do, right? A lot of them bounce back, right? You know what they do? They become commentators, right?
Yes.
They get on these shows and they guest on these shows. But now a lot of them ain't doing that because ain't nobody talking about them.
Exactly.
Hey, we ain't color commentating.
Hey,
nothing.
This is why I started off the show dissing the big boys, because guess what? Up with the smoke is still going on with Stacks Jackson and my man Matt Barnes. You know why? Because they got personality. They got stories to tell. You can create, after you in a sport or in a lifestyle for so long, there are 1,000,005 stories to tell. Talib Kweli, Chuck D, Willie D, Combat Jack. It's 1,000,005 stories to tell. It's just up to you to have the intestinal fortitude to talk about those stories. And these people on these networks, they can't fuck with me. And I'm talking Smith, I'm talking Whitlock, I'm talking any of them motherfuckers. I will be unprepared to show up at First Take tomorrow and run circles around Smith. I know that sounds grandiose. Oh, rap, everybody say that. But Stephen A. Smith, man, I don't like the guy. But I'm going to tell you this one thing. This is what I don't like about him. He is literally sitting inside of a virtual encyclopedia of sports. And he speaks wrong about shit every day. But he says it real loud, and he used the same 12 big words, and he even tricked motherfuckers into thinking he's smart. Well, big ups to him for that, at least.
Hey, like I know, we call that talking loud, saying nothing.
Exactly. And he has parlayed it into millions of dollars. Hey, I'm going to do the applause for him because he's done it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what, and that's how you keep a job too. Right. That's how you get away with it, and it's just like being he strike me as one of them dudes like you ain't never been like a hood dude, but you've been around some hood dudes.
Thank you.
So if you could talk a good game, like if I could talk you, cause look, I don't care if it's a basketball game, you playing 2K. You playing a game. If you could talk somebody mentally out their game and shut them up, you don't won.
Watch this, Mandela.
That in itself. But
watch this. At the end of the day, what's the difference in LeVar Ball and Stephen A. Smith? White folks ain't never seen them. But ain't no difference in them.
No, they both talk crazy. They outlandish, talk a bunch of whatever. Like you said, white folks they don't get it, so they go, oh my God, why is this guy yelling? And they look at it totally different. As to us, they just remind us of somebody we grew up with.
Yeah, we all got a uncle just like LeVar Ball, and we all got a partner just like Stephen A. Smith. The dude who went to college, who got the job, and he walk around using the same 12 big words. Preposterous, unmitigated gall, and get your ass out of here, man. I just look, Mandel, man, I be looking at the TV like, man, this man is Hustle Marcellus, and it turned into $1 million, man. He hustled Marcellus, turned into $1 million.
Yo, you know what? And for that reason, I ain't mad at him for that, but like a lot of people, I don't agree with a lot of that BS he be on and whatever. But you know what? I ain't mad at him because hey, if the trickery work, you know what I'm saying? If you can get away with it, I ain't never been one to knock your hustle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock your hustle, but I don't agree with that bullshit. But more power to you.
Yeah, get 20 million, but you still a sucker MC. That's all that is, man. Go ahead, do your thing. But don't come over here with once that whole get down fall apart. We don't need you. You're not invited to the cookout, family. You're not invited to the cookout. That's all. We ain't mad at you, man. Enjoy that money, but go on over there with that bullshit because you ain't. As a matter of fact, we gonna give you the cook. We gonna give you the potato salad at the cookout with the raisins in. That's your get down. No ribs for you, buddy.
Yeah, because you could be wrong, but if you talk loud enough and long enough, shit, you might sway some opinion.
Hey, it's a dude that's doing that on TV right now on NBC, CNN, MSNBC. They call him the president. He tricked the whole country in he tricked. Hey, that's Stephen A. Smith, the white version. That's all that is. I'm telling you.
Only difference is one's a little more articulate.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith is smarter than him. That's all. But it's the same thing. He know about as much about being a president as Stephen A. Smith know about sports because of his mitigated gall. Come on, bro. We're gonna need you to open the thesaurus up to page 20 because you keep.
But you could let everybody know how cool you is with people like. My friend, we go way back.
Okay.
I've known him for years.
My man.
All right, man. Look, let me stop, man. But I just wanted to call in.
Like Jay Farrell said he'd be doing. We took a walk naked on the beach one night. Killing that shit. Hey, man, DeLeon, man, thanks for calling in, brother. I'm finna play this Black History joint. I don't miss it, brother. Tune in right now. It is important.
Okay.
It is important that everybody who's listening to me right now hear this. I'm gonna give it about 10 seconds before I start it once you hang up because I don't want nobody to miss this. Brother. Okay. Make sure you tune right in, please. Thank you for calling in.
All right, for sure. Peace. But I appreciate you having me on the show, man.
I'll be
much love.
Ears on. Yeah, no,
9 o'clock. 9 sharp. I still gotta jump in the shower and get ready, so I gotta do it fast.
Hey, how your wife press out your smoking jacket and your silver wig?
oh yeah, hey, it's ready, and I got a nice stogie.
With some Shangri-La, keep the garbage.
Oh, got the garbage ready.
You already know, man. That's my man, Mandela. You'll see him in the chat room. Please follow New Max Radio. It is extremely entertaining. Him and his wife. One of my favorite shows. My favorite show on Spreaker is Theory of the Culture with DJ Knox. And my number 2 show is the show that my girly girl and my main man, Mandela, do every Tuesday night. Or every other Tuesday. Well, it's every Tuesday night and we on lockdown. But when they off lockdown, it's every other Tuesday. Thanks.
Yeah, it's back. It's back on every Tuesday now. We cleared up some scheduling, so we back every Tuesday.
That's what's up, man. I enjoy it, man. I love it. Much love. Much love. Right after this, hey.
All right, bro. Much love and success to you.
Yeah, same for you, brother.
All right.
Peace out.